Good morning from your MPHS TNT crew. I'm Kenny Phillips.
And it's your boy Nano.
And these are your announcements for Friday, January 6th. Please stand for the pledges to the American and Texas flag, and remain standing for a moment of silence.
Now for the announcements. Senior pictures. If you ordered senior photos, those pictures are ready to be picked up from Mr. Wayne in room 401. Also, if you still haven't turned in your picture proofs, you need to do so.
Tigers Got Talent. It's time once again for the annual Tigers Got Talent show. Students and staff will want to display your talents in music, drama, dance, and band, and etc. See Mr. Witten in room 401 to sign up. The talent show will be held Thursday, February 9th at 6 o'clock in the auditorium. Prizes will be awarded for the top 3 student finishers.
Cheerleaders. The MPHS cheerleaders are headed to Fort Worth to compete in the UIL Spirit Championship next week. They will compete against 118 other 5A high school cheer teams in hopes of making the top 20. The UIL Spirit Championship is a cheer competition patterned after a typical Friday night football game. In preliminaries, the cheerleaders will compete in 3 separate categories: band dance, fight song, and crowd leading. The top 20 scoring teams from these 3 categories will make it to finals. During finals, the teams combine their band dance, crowd leading, and fight song into one 3-minute performance. Winners will be announced on Wednesday, January 11th. Good luck, MPHS cheerleaders.
It's your boy Nata from TNT. I'm here with
Mrs. Broach.
we have a couple questions for you. Can you tell us about the upcoming cheer competition?
Sure. The cheerleaders next week are going to Fort Worth to attend the UIL Spirit Championship. We will be competing against 118 5A teams in the state of Texas and in hopes to make the top 20. What we do, it's patterned after a traditional sideline that we would do like during a football game. We will perform a band dance. We will do a crowd leading section where we will do cheers, chants, and stunts, and then we will do a fight song section. If we make the top 20, then we'll put all those 3 components together and have one final performance at hopes of being #1 in the state of Texas.
So how have you prepared for the competition?
We've been practicing all during our 8th period. We've been practicing on the weekends. We've been practicing on days that we've had off. We've had a lot of practice. We've been going to a gym, a local gym to work, so we have a nice floor that we can use like that will be at competition. And so we've put in a lot of hard work.
And what else does cheer have planned for this year?
Once we get done with competition, it is time for cheer tryouts. We'll start sign-ups in February, and cheerleading tryouts for the next year will be the Friday before we get out for spring break. So if you're interested in cheer, that's something that's coming up soon.
It's your boy Nata from TNT News. I'm here with
Presley Jones.
and I'm going to ask her a couple questions about cheer. Can you tell us about the upcoming competition?
Yeah, we're going to compete next week on Tuesday against 118 teams. And if we get top 20, then we'll go to finals on Wednesday.
And what are your expectations for the competition?
Well, we've been working really hard lately to perfect our performances, so we really hope to do good. I think we'll do good.
That's good, man. Back to the studio.
Sports. Both boys and girls soccer teams are in action this weekend. The boys will be playing in the Frisco tournament, while the girls will visit White House tonight with a game beginning at 7:30. Also, powerlifting begins its season with a meet at Lindale Saturday. The boys and girls basketball teams are coming off wins over Pine Tree Tuesday and play Marshall tonight. The boys are on the road, while the girls host Marshall with freshmen starting at 5 o'clock. TNT reporter Esteban Gonzalez talked to Kamaya Howard and Coach Carlio about the season so far.
Hi, it's your boy Esteban from TNT, and I'm here with one of our Mount Pleasant varsity Lady Tigers basketball.
Kamaya Howard.
All right, we're gonna answer some questions today. All right, so first of all, how have y'all been doing in the district?
We're doing in our district, that's everything you need to know.
And how do y'all think y'all are going to continue doing in the district?
It's gonna be tough with T-High, Sulphur Springs, and Pine Tree again, but that's about it. We got everything else covered.
And are there any areas y'all need to specifically need to improve in?
Attacking the goal during the zone.
Well,
We're good on offense.
all right, thank you for your time, and we're out. It's your boy Esteban from TNT, and I'm here with...
Coach Curlow.
All right, I'm here, and we're going to ask you a couple of questions, all right?
Okay, sure.
All right, so first question is, how has the season been going so far?
I'm pleasantly surprised with the start of our season. New coaching transition. This is my first year coming in. A lot of times, teams and coaches have to get acclimated to one another, and that takes it's a transitional period. But I've been pleasantly surprised coming in to a group with 7 seniors, sometimes winning those older groups over. Coming in off of the previous coach's regime and kind of starting over with a new system sometimes can be a challenge. There's a level of difficulty with coming in and getting kids to buy in, but I've been pleasantly surprised. I'm not sure what we were going into district, but right now at this point we're 16-8, and
that's overall, right?
Yeah, that's overall, and we're 3-0. We'll be 4-0 in district come Friday, so pleasantly surprised with what I'm seeing so far.
All right. And second question is, how do y'all think y'all are going to finish off in district?
Our goal is to win the district championship, and we know that we've got to knock the teams that have been the superior teams in times past, and sometimes that can be a mental challenge. Getting past the mental barrier of that is usually the challenge. But there are some teams in our district. Sulphur Springs is a good team that we would really want to knock down. But right now, our goal is to win every game we play. And evidently that would include winning a district championship. So, right now we're on our way to doing that. So.
And last question is, what are some areas y'all need to improve in?
We're still chipping away at some of the roots of the past, getting past those shadows and the ghosts of the past that try to crop up sometimes and haunt us. And a lot of that is just really working on those team concepts, buying into a family spirit, and just really getting an image of what we can be. And a lot of times that includes having a complex that we're smaller than what we really are, because we have greatness within us within the dynamic of our team. There is greatness, but we've got to tap into that treasure house, I guess, so to speak, so that we can rise to the level of expectation. I have a high level of expectation for our team this year, and I'm not sure that at first they were used to being pushed to that level, and someone coming in and really believing that there was true greatness within the dynamic of our team. But I think now we're starting to really chip away at that grasshopper complex, and we're really starting to face some of those giants that in times past. I mean, last year we lost to Pleasant Grove by 30 plus points, and this year we turn around and beat them by nearly 20. We turn around and beat Gilmer, which was a state-ranked team, and last year we were defeated by them. There were teams that, like Hallsville, that destroyed us, in the game over there at their place, but now we're just stepping up and beating teams like that 30 plus points. So that we're still overcoming those things, and I think it's just a process that we're having to go through and take baby steps every day, but we're working toward those goals, and I think they're rising to the challenge.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Back to studio.
Thank you for your attention, and have an awesome weekend.